There's dirt on my hand.
Hello YouTube boss Rino, welcome to my channel. So ito na, ang legit na nakakatakot 5 ghost video that are scary as fudge. Ano ibig sabihin ng fudge? NUKES top 5. Ito ang iniiwasan ko sa lahat. At dito ako natatakot talaga, sobra. Tumatatak sa isip ko lagi pag itong NUKES top 5 ang pinapanood ko. So tirayan natin itong 5 ghost video that are scary as fudge. Fudge Jibar.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The unhappiest place on earth.
Ayoko pumunta dyan. Yung unhappiest place on earth, ayoko dyan.
Popular Japanese YouTube channel Fourth Wall claims that they have been sent video footage of a family visiting Tokyo Disneyland.
Nako po, Japanese.
Since there are very strict privacy laws in Japan, the footage has been blurred to protect identity.
Yun. Nasagot na yung tanong ko, yung blurred.
Since there are very strict privacy laws in Japan, the footage has been blurred to protect identities.
Tama.
Now, allegedly, the family's daughter is too scared to ever return to the Disney park after this incident. This is the footage. Did you see it?
Hindi, ano yun?
The anonymous video recorder is walking on the second floor of what appears to be the Disneyland hotel lobby.
Oh,
They pan to the right, and what appears to be the pale, translucent figure of a little girl can be seen right in front of them. But they don't see it. They didn't even discover the figure until after their trip while they were looking through their footage. So is it a ghost caught on camera? Or is it just an elaborate hoax?
Usually pag sa Japan, babae, no?
The Distillery Walker. Robin Skirvin is a security officer at the Jim Beam Distillery in Claremont, Kentucky. One night while he's at work, he notices something very odd on the building's CCTV camera.
We believe we have caught a ghost on
Yan
camera.
naman, CCTV na naman. Ginagawang TikTok yan ng mga multo eh.
Let's see, hang on, it's gonna pull up here in just a second. Okay, there it is right there. Watch.
Yun, no? Ay, tanga, ulo pala yan.
All the way across the camera. Now that you know where it's at, I'll pull out a little bit and just watch this thing. It goes all the way across. And there's not a light because there is no light back there behind. You can see up on the hill back there. There's no light there. There's nobody over here. But it's still going across the camera. You can't see it as much now, but it's there.
Nagtitiktok talaga yung mga
Now,
yun.
I would usually say that a light or speck caught on camera is most likely either a piece of dust, a bug crawling across the lens, or even a raindrop. But this particular figure appears to actually be walking across the empty parking lot. It even seems to pass behind the building's support posts. Even stranger, it appears to be radiating an eerie light. So could this be a real ghost caught on CCTV?
Real
Let me know what
ghost.
you think.
Real ghost siya na nagtitiktok.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Behind the glass. Popular paranormal investigator Ricky Velasquez is live streaming an overnight investigation at an abandoned hospital in Mexico. Now, to protect the historical property, he chooses not to reveal the hospital's location, but only says that there are many dark stories and tales of paranormal activity surrounding the old abandoned hospital. Ricky Velasquez begins his exploration with 2 other ghost hunters, but eventually they decide to go, leaving Ricky all alone in the creepy old hospital.
Yung mga abandoned hospital, isa yan.
Before long,
Kasi dami
he begins
namatay
to
dyan,
hear
di ba?
strange sounds coming from somewhere inside the building.
5 minutos de ahí. No,
Shit, ano yun? Tang ina, iiyak gago.
The terrifying wail of a woman can be heard echoing through the hospital halls. Ricky is all alone and more than a little freaked out, so he is hiding in one of the hospital rooms. He wants to leave, but at the urging of his live stream audience, he decides to stick around just a bit longer. It did not go well.
Oh,
From his
tang.
hiding spot in the hospital room, he explains what he's hearing and experiencing.
Uy, ayun yata, ayun
Then
yata.
things get truly chilling.
Nako po. Huwag kang magpapakita, huwag kang magpapakita. Huwag kang lalabas, huwag kang lalabas. Huwag kang lalabas.
Voces.
Huwag kang lalabas, huwag kang lalabas, huwag kang lalabas.
Como si algo se acercara aquí adentro, como si...
Huwag kang ano nangyari? Ano nangyari? Press side. Tang ina, takot yung ospital. Okay, uwi na,
Did
uwi
you
na.
see it?
Hindi, ano
In the
yun?
circular window
Doon.
on the left door, a small pale hand can be seen pressing against the window before quickly disappearing.
Shit, oo nga,
Ricky
grabe.
is shocked to his core. He gets up and quickly rushes over to the door to look behind it. But nothing there. That's when he decides to just leave the hospital and end the live stream.
Tang ina.
So do you think Ricky caught one of the hospital spirits live on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Woodchester Mansion. The Woodchester
Eh
Mansion in
no,
Gloucester
tama yung mga bahay sa kanila, no? Nakakatakot talagang ano eh. Ayoko ng ganyang kalaki.
England has a dark and mysterious
Mansion
history.
no?
The building was constructed over 150 years ago.
Tang ina,
But
150
one day,
years.
the
Meron dyan talaga.
construction suddenly stopped. For unknown reasons, workers at the mansion just dropped their tools, refused to continue working, and left, never to return. Rumors began to circulate about the reason for the workers' sudden departure. The creepiest of these rumors says that a murder took place inside the mansion, and that soon after the site was plagued by violent paranormal activity. It is said that one day after some unknown, very disturbing paranormal event, the workers fled in terror, even leaving their tools behind. To this day, over 150 years later, the workers' 19th century tools can be found scattered around Woodchester Mansion. Since then, many visitors to Woodchester Mansion have had terrifying paranormal experiences of their own. Ghost hunter Mark Pritchard and a small group of investigators explored the mysterious Woodchester Mansion in the middle of the night.
Oh, grabe.
They
Tatapang
don't
ito
know
mga to.
it yet, but their investigation is about to take a terrifying turn.
Oh yeah. What are you getting?
Yeah?
And it's not quiet either.
Putang ina. Oh, la, takot na takot yung babae.
There. Whoa, wait.
Wow. You've got a player.
That narrowly missed you, didn't it? That came from up there. That was...
You're right.
Yeah?
It's frightening me.
You right? Got that on camera.
That really
Got it falling
scares
on
me.
camera.
So it's falling.
Yeah.
Right, hold on. Let's just have a minute.
Yeah, you can see where there's the stones up on the top there, look. Just resting on top.
No,
I don't know. That looks like that.
It's there. Can't be.
The thing is, that's got to have come off. You see there, these stones are all along here.
Which means it must have been pushed off.
Yeah. Wow.
One of the group's investigators, Joanne, screams in terror
Takot na
as
takot
she is
siya, oh.
nearly hit
Oh.
by what appears to be a heavy piece of roof tile or a stone. Now, the group has no idea how it could have fallen since there's no wind, and as I mentioned, the piece is fairly heavy. The ghost hunters believe that the only way the chunk of material could have fallen is if it were pushed off the ceiling above them, or maybe even thrown by some unseen force.
Punta ka, sige.
Now, I didn't spot anything, but some viewers claim to see bizarre shadows lurking in the rafters just above them. So take a close look for yourself and let me know what you see.
Oh? Yung sigaw niya, hindi fake yun.
It's alright.
Totoong sigaw yun.
The Night Visitor.
Ito na, number 1 na.
TikTok user Amanda Angelo is watching YouTube very late at night in her bedroom that she shares with her sister Alexis. Alexis gets up to go to the bathroom, but when she returns, something is just not quite right.
Lexi? Lexi?
Ano yan?
Lexi,
Puta naman, oh. Ano nangyari dyan?
stop
Oh, shit,
staring at
shit,
me like
shit,
that.
shit. Yan.
Alexis! Yo, you're starting to freak me the f***
Oh,
out.
shit, Alexis. Meron ako isang video. Alexis, yung kay Dongski. Dongski Gosh TV, di ba? Alexis yung kausap niyang isa doon. Alexis din to, oh. Hindi ba yung magkamag-anak to?
Hey, stop staring at me like that. Alexis! Yo, you're starting to freak me the f*** out.
Nakakatakot to. Totoo to, oh. Huy!
Mom!
Di na ako rap, oh. Huy!
Mom!
Oh, shit. Iba na sigaw, no. Hindi na ako rap, oh. Anak ng tipaklong ka.
Stop! Why are you crying?
Hindi siya na ako rap. Kanina pa.
Hello?
Hindi siya na ako rap. Oy, ano yung nagalaw?
Lexi? Mom!
Ano yung nagalaw dun?
She's just standing here staring at me. Screaming.
Max. Hey,
Uy!
hang on, lay down.
Takot ko, ah. May aso.
Now, of course, the
Panyemas.
simple explanation for Alexis' unnerving behavior is likely that she was simply sleepwalking. However, many TikTok viewers believe that she might have actually been possessed by a ghost or demon.
Nakakatakot yung
Especially
ganyan.
since Amanda claims that the event happened at 3 a.m., which is said to be the hour when supernatural beings are the most powerful. Either way, it's worth mentioning that I believe that this video is 100% real. Well, let me clarify that. I believe that Alexis is definitely sleepwalking, not necessarily that she's possessed. But if you watch closely, Alexis doesn't blink a single time in
Oh,
this
di ba tama? Ang galing nung ano ko, ang galing nung observation ko. Hindi siya nagbi-blink talaga.
But if you watch closely, Alexis doesn't blink a single time in this entire video, even though a bright flashlight is shining right into her face.
Oh,
In fact, Alexis keeps her eyes open for so long that they actually begin to tear up. So, what would you do if one of your family members suddenly walked into your bedroom at 3 a.m. and just started staring at you?
sasampalin ko ng isang malakas. Di ba? Sasampalin ko ng isang malakas pag may ganyan.
Paranormal or not,
Pag hindi kumarap yun, ewan ko na. At di nagising yun. Sasampal ko.
this video is downright creepy. The
Takot yung
Passenger.
ganyan, no?
Reddit user RBFS, that's short for Reddit Bans Free Speak, recently posted a very creepy video to the R-Ghost subreddit. He says that he had to be picked up by an ambulance after suffering an eye injury. He pulls out his phone to film himself as they load him into the ambulance. And this is where things get truly bizarre.
Wait a minute, going up.
Yung mga gantong kuha talagang...
And this time, I
Normal eh.
ask, did you hear it?
No.
Right after the EMT loads him into the ambulance and shuts the door, a voice whispers, "It's fine. I'm ready." Reddit user RBFS says that he was completely alone in the ambulance. And playing devil's advocate, even if an EMT was in there with him, it would make absolutely no sense for the guy to creepily whisper this strange statement to him. What makes this video even more compelling is that RBFS has never posted a supernatural video of any kind before this. Most of his Reddit posts are about his hobby of playing airsoft, which, by the way, was the cause of this eye injury. So did RBFS catch an EVP of a previous ambulance passenger who just didn't quite make it to the hospital and maybe was making peace with the situation? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Nukes Top 5 Official.
Takot ako doon sa ano, yung sa babae na nakatayo. Oo, sasampalin ko talaga yan pag merong ganun sa harapan ko. Takot yun, tapos alas 3 sa madaling araw. Totoo yun kasi tinawag pa niya yung nanay niya, di ba? So yun, iba talaga ang NUKES. Iba talaga ang NUKES. NUKES. So yun, maraming salamat sa panonood. Hanggang sa muli.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my